Hello everyone and welcome back to the Gonzii Sports YouTube channel. I'm your host Gonzii, and no, today is not a podcast. And today is a bit of a sad video, to be honest, because Manchester United lost to Grimsby. They were eliminated from the Carabao Cup, or the League Cup if you don't know what the Carabao is. They were eliminated by a fourth division team. And it wasn't just like a 1-0 scrappy win. No, they got outplayed. Thoroughly outplayed by Grimsby. They were losing 2-0. They eventually came back in the final minutes to 2-2. And in the penalties, they lost. Cunha missed the first for Man United. The deciding pen. If he scored, Manchester United wins the game and they are through. And it's just a big scare. But he misses. Then it goes all the way around again. And Brian Mbeumo, who scored the first one, misses the second one. And Grimsby qualify for the next round. Now, after the game, everybody was with the pitchforks out for Ruben Amorim. And rightly so, man. If you cannot lose to a fourth division team and expect the fans to be happy. You can't. And I'm sure he's not expecting that. And this is the part where I might go viral on Twitter and I might get labeled a certain type of way and everything like that. But I must tell you, this has happened to him before. We lost. We were eliminated by Varzim, a third division team at that time, in the cup as well, in the third round of the cup. And that was worse because that was our FA Cup, not the Carabao Cup. Yeah, that was our FA Cup. And we were eliminated. We win the title the next season. Now, I'm not saying Ruben Amorim is winning the Premier League next season. I'm not, because he might not last until then. But it's not like this hasn't happened to him before. It went horrible in the first half a season he had. Yes, it went terrible. He's won 7 out of the last 30. I get it. That's inexcusable if you are a manager at Manchester United. But also, it didn't work with Ten Hag. Yes, he finished third. Yes. But let's not forget why Ruben Amorim finished the way he finished. Because Erik Ten Hag made a mess out of the club, buying only players that he knew from Ajax, bro. And the reason he bought Mason Mount was because he saw him play at Vitesse. This all started because of Erik Ten Hag. But to see the levels of vitriol this is bringing out in certain people, I'm like, bro, do you think you can do better? I know I couldn't. Nobody can. You can put any manager in the world in that club and he won't win a dime except a few cups. It will not work. It won't work. You know why? Sir Alex Ferguson, the greatest manager of all time, struggled. It took him 7 years. And before, because I've seen this on Stretford Paddock, shout out to the GOATs, yeah, I've seen this. And Stephen Howson says this point that I'm making. It took Fergie 7 years. Why is that important? And people say you cannot mention Fergie. Yes, you can, because Fergie had already won a Champions League with Aberdeen against Real Madrid, bro. He is the last manager to beat Real Madrid in a European Cup final. You mad? It was already insane. Already, it was ridiculous as a manager. And it took him 7 years. 7. Now, there's an argument to be made, yeah, that Sir Alex didn't have the investing power that Ruben has now. Yeah, they got him a new front three, but what was the problem in a game against Grimsby? The goalkeeper. The goalkeeper was atrocious. The midfield was non-existent. Yes, you have a new front three. Yes. But how are you getting the ball to them? How? I think Ruben needs to change the system. I think the way the team is set up right now with the players that he has, he cannot continue to play with that formation. He just can't. Right? He can't play with that formation. You just can't, because he does not have the players for the job. He doesn't. So I can quickly do this, by the way, just very quickly, with the tactic that I'm about to say. People might disagree, and that's completely fine, yeah. And tell me if you have a better idea in the comments below. But I can tell you right now, a good tactic, bro. I'm not centered because I was recording reacts just now. Centered myself. All right. So in goal, yeah, Onana, by the way, criminal. To quote Flex from the United View, criminal Onana is. A criminal. So Le Man in goal, because that's pretty much done. Then De Ligt, Yoro, Ahmad, Dorgu. Yes, 4. He needs to go back to 4. Listen to me, yeah? Then Mainu, Casemiro, yeah, as your 2 pivots. Then Bruno in front of them, Cunha, Mbeumo, and Sesko up front. To me, the best idea I could find, and I've scraped a lot to this, is a 4-2-3-1. That's what Sporting is playing right now, yeah? And let me say, I've seen the transition, because our manager Rui Borges, yeah, he has fully transitioned from, we won the title last year, still playing Ruben Amorim's system. We were still playing the same way United are playing right now. We're still playing with Rui Borges, because he tried to change at the beginning once he came, but the team was not working. So he adapted. He was like, okay, I don't have time right now to implement my system in the way I want to play ball, yeah? So let's just continue to play. Sorry, it was the fun. Let's just continue to play the formation that they got us here to this point, almost winning the league. Just continue with this, and then during the preseason, I'll adjust and make my own formation. And that's exactly what he did. Exactly what he did. And guess what? Undefeated so far. We scored a bunch of goals. 2 in the first, 6 in the following one, and now 4. We scored a bunch, yeah? So, and I've seen the transition. The way my team, Sporting, is playing right now, I could see United doing the same. But to me, he has to switch. This tactical system allows the protection that is missing from midfield to that defense, allows that, because you play with 2 pivots. Then you get Mainu on a team, meaning he plays more, which that's a whole nother can of worms that's been opened, because he wants to go on loan to get more playing time, because it's a World Cup year and he wants to be at the World Cup. And in the current system, he doesn't play. Clearly, it doesn't work. So, to me, Ruben has to change the system. He has to. Otherwise, he's not going to last. Yeah? And I think his quote is being, I think, misconstrued, because he said the players spoke very loudly today. And I think what he meant, you have to remember, English is not his first language. So imagine being completely pissed off, embarrassed, trying to go talk to the media in a language that's not your native language. And his English is not, he's not fluent in English. He gets by in English, yeah? Now, tomorrow, as I'm recording this video, is Burnley, Man United, and he has to win. He has to win. There's no excuses, no ifs, buts, or coconuts. He has to go to Burnley and beat them. I don't care if it's 1-0 with a goal by a hand that VR didn't see. He needs to win. But yeah, that's my take on it. That's my 2 cents about it, the whole situation. I hope Man United win on Saturday, and I hope, for his sake, is a comfortable win. Yeah, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video, man. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. All glory to Jesus Christ, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.